You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Oh, how I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here. Let's go talk to him.
Sir?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still...
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Oh, how I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here. Let's go talk to him.
Sir?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly, but keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
You're quite right, I do have a thing or two to put in order.
Then be quick with it. There isn't much time left before the tide rolls out.
Be back soon, Captain.
Dobra, musimy iść do tego magazynu. A co stanie, nie musimy wejść. O,
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
ojej. Dobra, cofamy się.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building.
Ojej,
We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
dziękuję. Upstairs. Said. Oj, biedna dziewczyna. Reputację z... reputacji. Dobra, mam nadzieję, że będę mogła tu wrócić. Bo... jest za dużo skrzyń. Expa sporo. Dobra, moja umiejętność. Upstairs, jestem upstairs. Więc... gdzie? Tu? Wiedziałam, że tu. Otworzę. Tak. Czyżbyś... o, fajne łóżko. Kwiatki mi się nie podobają, ale... wygląda na takie bardziej luksusowe jak na ten, powiedzmy, czasy.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Sorry za kaszel. Okres przeziębień. Mamy z kapitanowi. Dobra, to jeszcze do magazynu chyba. Jednak do... dotrzeć. Czy nie? Czy my już jesteśmy w tym magazynie? Może my jesteśmy już w tym magazynie? Bo weszliśmy od innej strony. Cofamy się jak weszliśmy. Spotkaj się z heretykami. No dobra, to będziemy jeszcze tutaj. Czy tu jednak możemy już wejść?
If you wore a note, you... Orders haven't changed, you know. No one passes.
Intuicja, nalegaj.
Can't you make an exception?
No? Sorry, sir. Move along.
Very well.
A wy co? Ups.
You cannot pass. Only the Norts have access to the prison.
Okej. Czyli tu nie wejdzie. A, ja się chyba zaplątała. Wiecie? To wejdzie w jakimś stosownym miejscu. Powiedz. Ktoś to miał dać nam informację. Premie.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsillon. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I'm sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... Ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsillon. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Przygotuj napój z zabytkami cennymi? Skąd niby to się wzięło? Dobra. Idziemy tędy. Nie wiem, czy mamy limit. Naokoło tego i do przodu. Chociaż, czy najpierw może pójdziemy zrobić te tabletki nasenne? Mi by się przydały na pewno. Ja sam, czy to jest koniec miasta? Tu coś innego było jeszcze. Cofniemy się. Te tabletki mnie muszą. Chyba robić dla niego. Możliwe uskładanie broni i pancerza pozwala tworzenie ksywek w pułapach. Grzec wydaje punkty na pożądane talenty. Elementów wyposażenia. Już także potrzebować składników. Okej. Która senna. Opłys pokorek szczątkowaty, esencja bestii? Skąd ja to niby wziąć? Metalowe kołki. No jednak nie robimy napojów. Może po Ile mam talentów? 1. Pułapki, broń palna. Obezwładnienie. Ja nie wiem, czy jak sobie być skryptobójcą. Burza, kiedy ja do tego dojdę? To brzmi jak daleko, daleko. Dobra, to pójdziemy. No. Czy pewnie poszłam w tą stronę? Nie. Czy ty znowu jesteś facetem, który chodzi jak kopyta? Nie, okej. Ona. Ale co jak jesteś wtedy różowy? Lady Fontaine. Nie no, dobra, tak jesteś ładniejsza.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force against his will by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false. He...
Enough! With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
Kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he is a naught that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal. I am certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I regret threatening that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
Żadnego wspomnienia, bo cokolwiek. I wolałby być, nie wiem, w morzu. No to wróci na statek, no. Ale że to nie będzie od nas zależało. W dół. Jak mamy unlimited plecak, to biorę wszystko.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Tutaj nie będzie sam, ale tutaj nie wygląda, jakby to powinno miał być. Czy ja coś przegapiłam na dole? Jakieś drzwi? Aha, to pewnie tam jest przejście. Na pewno. Aha. swojego syna trzymają w podziemiach? To jest creepy.
Sir Desade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? You've taken your son against his will and have him locked up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
As if you would know what it is like to be a parent. You are far too young to understand the way we feel.
I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Jezu, to jest labirynt.
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
Cześć. O Jezu, myślałam, że będzie przystojniejszy. Chyba, że? Zobaczmy.
Who are you?
My name is Desade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seemed so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
No, czyli mamy jedno zadanko zrobione. Się da wejść. I jeszcze okradnę. I... Ale jak oni stoją przy tym, jak ja wychodzę i wchodzę, no ładnie, wow. Dobra, co? Którędy teraz, bo nie wiem. Tu jest odczulek, czy... Czekaj. No może... Podobnie są. Just maybe. Pożegnaj się z matką. Dobra. Co jeszcze możemy zrobić? A raczej... Ale skąd ja mam to coś tam bestii zabrać? Tu nie wejdę, tu nie wejdę. Co, pomijamy tego questa? Chyba tak, chyba muszę.
be the talk of all Serene!
Zobaczmy na mapę, czy tu coś... No to wygląda jak końcówka mapy. No chyba chodziliśmy już po całym mieście. Zrobiłam co mogłam. No tych heretyków nie ogarniemy, bo nie wiem jak. Ale wcześniej się poddaje, ale... Nie wiem skąd te spadiki, nawet nie wiem czy to chodzi o to. Dobra, zapisujemy. Fajnie bym mogła zapisywać jak chcę te nazwy, bo nam się mówi. No co, lecimy.
Sir,
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
we should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
Starsi. Opuszczam.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Bye
Perfect.
bye matko.
Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tir Friddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right.
Okay,
I heard a
wow,
rumor the
dobra,
Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Norths are strange,
Jak
but
mogę
not
chodzić
idiots.
jak on?
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo
No bo
are you
jednak nie
transporting?
wypłynie.
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Oj, nie wypłynie.
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Aha, ale ciekawa scenka, bo to podejrzewam, że padła.
Kurt! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Okej, to ja sama. No super. Ale generuje się już. To jest takie złoto po takim wejściu. Mam nadzieję, że nie będzie tutaj mi walczyć. Nienawidzę tego. Ja to tak.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Dobra, teraz tym popłyniemy.
What a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Poziom 4. Dobra. Dostać. O, wszystkich wyda 1. Stagnacja. Taniec posłuszczenia. Znaczy większa szybkość kombinacji podczas wywołania umiejętności. Pozwolnienie. No pójdziemy w to. A może... A właśnie. Trochę tego tu jest. Znaczy spalnie pijem i czas trwania zakończy. No to. Czy ja to pominęłam, bo miałam te. Obawiam się, że źle rozdysponowuję punkt. Co gdzie teraz? Tu! Wejdź na pokład z każdego. A, czyli jednak płyniemy. To nie był nasz spadek? Mamy drugi po prostu.
Gentlemen!
No to chyba nie był nasz.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He is a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Też nie jest fajną.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready hard to wear! Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Serin, okej. Czekaj, czy byśmy byli w starym, czy już w nowym? Czy my płyniemy z jednego miasta do drugiego? No właśnie, zobaczmy. Teraz to się rozgrywka zaczyna.
What a charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you are quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen?
Mam nadzieję, że on zaraz
Would it be those annoying beaks?
nie będzie siedział.
I am truly sorry these doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Naughts. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death.
This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
O,
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might
dołączysz
need.
do nas, powiedz, że
This
nas
request
dołączy do
doesn't seem to
Konstantina.
please you.
Błagam.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service, for a while.
Tak! Tak! Spoko, lubię to. Każdy mi się podoba. To mam nadzieję, że to jest jedna z kilku wysp.
I've been
No,
delivered a
miasto jak
message.
was
The commander succeeded, in spite of my failures, to deliver our merchandise here. He wants me to go and find the local quartermaster and that I follow his instructions.
Come closer, good people.
They managed to load their cargo into my ship. If the admiral learns about this, I'm liable to be given permanent shore leave.
A, że jest
Fantastic.
z nowym. Ale why?
The best fortune's here for a day.
Ja nie pójdziemy robić następnego. Coś pobocznego. Chyba nie było. Dzień dobry.
Well, I'll be damned, it's Captain Kurt.
Manfred! Still a quartermaster?
Always, as you can see. What can I do for you?
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
Why's that? They're already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate. A coloured mark will stick out for them to find. But they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
My ship's being used to move your contraband, and now you want to sneak into one of our warehouses.
Kurt was given the order. If we want to help him, we don't have a choice.
I don't like this. But, since I've been sacked, let's just say that this will be a little bit of warfare.
How are we to know in which warehouse we'll find this damn cargo?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
That won't be necessary. My entire cargo has been placed in the warehouse closest to my ship. And if you wouldn't mind wearing some Nord clothing, we'll be less suspicious. I would like to avoid fighting with my own. The Nords are my family.
Oj, Wasko zaczynasz marudzić? O, nasz kuzyn gdzie zamieszkał.
A toi, siens radi dau quint. Da dagudach me in.
Attention, soldier!
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny.
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
So you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass! Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
Dobra, ona nie jest najlepsza na romans, ale... Siora. Kurta się pozbywamy. Kurcik! Znaczy nie kurcik, Boże. Kuzynie?
There you are, dear cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme, to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Alliance, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help, our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there is a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with, the Queen, dear cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Powiem ci, że ona tu jest na okładce, kiedy się z kimś całuje na poddebiutanku. Mam nadzieję, że nie go na postać.
Desade, you have a moment?
Oj, no zaczepi.
Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy, but I need your help.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast, and we only know a tiny part of it. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps to facilitate the merchants' travels. Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the paths, setting up camps here and there. so I'd appreciate it if, as you travel, you mark the places you deem to be safe on your map.
Very well. I will take care of it, Professor.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. One more thing. Do you remember that gigantic creature that you defeated in Serene? Bringing a specimen to the city was obviously not a good idea. An accident was inevitable. But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island, and your uncle wishes to know more about them. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Serafedin, has also taken an interest in these creatures. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared during an expedition to study them. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire island looking for him, but if you can find any trace of him, his studies on these giant creatures could be immensely useful.
Very well. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
The road to knowledge is long and difficult, but this is the price of wisdom, de Sade.
Nie, ta wysypka jest malutka jak no. Zlokalizują skrzynki z towarem. Tutaj się z gubernatorem sojuszu. Może spróbujemy z tymi skrzynkami. Chociaż nie wiem, czy tu jest jakiś timeskey.
Come closer, good people. The court is mine. You'll find all you need.
Dobra, nie musimy przejść od tyłu. Jednak, czyli tutaj. No to kolejni strażnicy, co?
Here are the crates we've been looking for. It appears that one of them has been broken. It's full of weapons. This is strange. I thought we armed the guards on the island. I wonder what the commander is up to. Never mind. Let's mark these crates and be gone from here.
Poison on my blade. And let's go!
Myślałam, że się uda. Nikt mnie tu nie widział. Okej.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent.
Best forge
Can
and
you
tear
help
for a
me?
day! Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
Bertir Tumat
Yeah.
on Olmenawi. Why are you dressed like this?
Hello. I'm not one of your people. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate? Is that someone important?
Indeed. I'm in charge of diplomatic relationships with other nations.
So you'll be able to help me. My chief sent me to trade some items with your village, but there are these Bod Irony who do not want me to set up shop here.
These what?
Bod Irony, the Ironbacks, the warriors who protect this village. Every time I come, they take my items without giving me anything in exchange. Please, I don't understand how things work here.
Very well. Stay here. I'll try to clear this up.
Adlo Redar on Olmenawi. May the earth always be sturdy under your footsteps.
Nie powinnam mieć futra, możliwe.
Hello, Your Excellency.
We have found a way into the storehouse and we have marked all of the crates.
Perfect. I shall ask my men to follow the same path.
One of the crates was damaged. I was quite surprised by what I found in it.
Really? To be honest with you, the commander never told me what was in them. I received the order to deliver them as soon as Kurt accomplished his mission without any further instructions. For what it's worth, I thank you for your help, and I hope you can accept this modest token for everything you've done. If you have another moment, Your Excellency, I would like to ask you for your
No
help.
dawaj.
We have a serious problem that I did not hear of until recently. A problem that concerns you closely.
I'm listening.
I was told that some of our soldiers have been extorting large sums of money from the town merchants, under the pretext of financing their protection.
Are you telling me that the guard is extorting merchants in our city?
Indeed. Some merchants have been assaulted, and one of them has even been found dead.
I hope you don't intend to conceal this information. If my cousin learns of this...
Oh no, certainly not, Your Excellency. We intend to punish the guilty party with the greatest severity. But the merchants refuse to give us the slightest testimony. The guard frightens them, and rightly so. We won't be able to put a stop to these crimes without outside help.
Count on me. I'll take care of it. I met an islander in the streets who was complaining to me about the guard's behavior.
Really?
It would seem that patrols have confiscated the goods he was hoping to sell several times.
Oh, I see. Indeed, I've been told about this man. The problem, Your Excellency, is that our orders are strict. Merchants who do not have a patent ratified by the Minister cannot sell their goods in the street. And since your islander doesn't have one, I doubt he even knows what it is, my men have no choice but to confiscate his knickknacks.
I see. Thanks for clarifying that. I'll talk to the Minister.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
fali.
Greetings. You look like someone who would know how to use a blade. If you're looking for the best steel, you're in the right place. Weapons, armors, ammunition, I have it all. And if you have a special request, my associates will be glad to make it for you.
I'm currently investigating an extortion case involving the guard. Are you one of the merchants who has been threatened?
No, not at all. And I've never heard of this business. Someone must have lied to you.
Really? Come on. If you want these guards to be arrested, you need to talk to me.
I mean no offense, but you won't be able to do anything. And snitching don't end well. I want to hold on to my business. And my life. How about some new armor, Your Excellency?
I was told that someone found a merchant's body. Did you know him?
Of course. The town isn't that big. We all know each other here. Poor Renault. We found his body on the street by the port. He was beaten to death. One of his associates half-heartedly took over the shop.
Have the culprits been found?
No. Listen. Nobody wants to talk about this. We don't want any trouble. It's been months since it happened. An investigation's not gonna bring him back.
You are obviously a victim of these bandits. One of your people is dead. Yet you refuse to help me. Why?
It's precisely because one of our people is dead. Now, you can either buy something or let me get back to work. Because I am not gonna say one more word about this case.
The law of silence is at work. Nobody saw anything, nobody knows anything.
Zadrwiałe sztylet to. Chyba nie...
Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
Nie wiem, po co pytałem, bo nie strzelam. W zasadzie.
Come closer, good people.
Dzień dobry.
Sire, I am pleased to welcome you to the best wine and spirit shop in Tearfredy. If you're looking for something to accompany a fine meal, or for a gift for someone, you've come to the right place.
Thank you, but I'm not here for that. I'm conducting an investigation. Some merchants are being extorted by members of the guard.
Are you sure? It's probably just a nasty rumor. Someone must have misinformed you.
Come now. I'm the legate of the congregation. If guards threaten you, I could arrange protection for you.
Threats? No, I assure you.
I was told a merchant had been found dead.
Really? Oh, I didn't know. No one told me about that. What was his name?
Come on, don't take me for a fool. You know very well who I'm talking about.
I don't? Really? I don't. So, what sort of wine would you like to pair your food with? You need something strong when eating game?
You're obviously terrified. Don't you think it's better to tell me everything?
Listen, I've no desire to get into trouble. Please leave me.
But if you don't help me, you will never be rid of these guards.
I told you, I don't know what you're talking about.
Ajajajajaj, za bardzo się boją. Tu?
Whatever you need. Excellency, welcome back to my modest shop. It is an immense honor for me to be of service to such noble clientele. What might I do for you?
I'm conducting an investigation. Apparently, some merchants are being extorted by some members of the guard.
Really? That's terrible, Your Excellency.
As legate, it is my duty to ensure the safety and well-being of the citizens of our town. So please, if you have any information...
I don't know anything. Really. I have only been here for a few months. My partner, who ran the shop before me, had a very bad encounter.
And you fear the same thing happening to you?
This is what happens around here. So I prefer to hold my tongue and do what is expected of me.
If you denounce them, we could end this and charge these men for their crime.
I can't take that risk. There are so many of them. Also, I would not be able to name them. Now, I would like to get back to my work. What we need is the money to return. Do you understand? We are very monitored.
I have a plan to stop the culprits, but I'm going to need your help. The next time one of these guards comes to squeeze money out of you, you must ask for more time. The man will threaten you, of course, and he will certainly bring his accomplices. But when they come back in full force to make you pay for your audacity, we will be there to apprehend them.
And if your plan fails, I'll end up like Renault. You don't understand.
Are you not tired of giving them your share of the profits? And do you not want to avenge your partner?
Poor Renault. He didn't deserve it. Perhaps you're right, and we need to act. I will do what you ask of me. But for God's sake, when they threaten me, intervene right away.
Fear not. We will not let them harm you. When should they be returning?
It's hard to predict. Given their habits, I would say... in 2 days, maybe?
Perfect. I will not fail you.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Come closer, good people. The cure in
Tu jest to. Nie. Spokojnie. Zobaczmy. Pustynię. Ale, dobra. Teraz tu w bok. Przez biblioteczkę. Dawaj pozwolenie.
Minister. Your Excellency, it is always an honor. How may I serve you?
What exactly is your role here?
I am tasked with advising Governor Constantine about business matters. And I make sure that all business contracts are established properly and are favorable to us. I am responsible for setting taxes on goods based on their value, among other things. It is an exciting job that requires the utmost care. Would you like anything else?
I would like to talk to you about an islander who's trying to set up shop in our city. Since he doesn't have a patent, his wares get confiscated as soon as he receives them.
And you want me to provide him with the said patent? I would be delighted to show you the procedure to follow so that we may study his request. You'll understand that we cannot give an authorization without having determined the value of the goods beforehand. We must determine the tax rate according to this value, determine the best emplacement for this business. In short, these things take time. A lot of time.
I'm certain that my cousin will be delighted to hear that our relations with the natives are progressing in a significant way. And he will probably be very grateful to the minister who helped their first merchant to set up shop in our city.
Indeed. I seem to recall reading a circular on the necessity of establishing good relations with the natives. We could accelerate things by leaving some formalities for later.
I would think so too.
Very well. In that case, here's the patent that will allow your protege to legally pursue his activity in the city. You should give him this copy. The other one will be kept in the archives. However, one of my representatives will visit his stall for the estimation and to determine the tax rate in accordance with the...
Thanks a lot, Minister. Looking forward to seeing you again.
Would you like anything else?
That'll be all.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Dobrze, że my tu mamy szachą trochę. Przynajmniej na razie, bo podejrzewam, że to się może radykalnie zmienić. Na przykład, nie wiem, nasz kuzyn może zostać zamordowany i nas o to posądzą. Będziemy wyrzutkiem. Tak bywa czasami w grach. Albo będziemy cały czas flaticami i niektórzy będą... Kupcu możesz sprzedawać. Na razie.
You came back! Something terrible happened.
What is it? I was just bringing you the patent you needed to set up shop.
The Bod Irony came back, and they took my cousin away. He came to bring us animal pelts and new objects from the village. But the warriors came back. They took everything he was bringing me. And they also took him. I don't know what they will do with him. Please, bring him back to me.
I don't see why they would have arrested your cousin, but I'll try to find out.
A to jest tu blisko, dobra, to możemy się jeszcze dzisiaj przejść tam. Halo, panie asystencie, znaczy kim to tam jesteś? Kurde, mnie tak bardzo obchodzi, że...
Hello, Your Excellency.
biegam za jakąś
What can I do for you?
kuzyn.
I've come to see you again to talk about the Islander merchant. I managed to obtain a license for him, but he informed me that while I was taking care of this, his cousin, who was making a delivery for him, was arrested.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Especially considering you've managed to obtain an official authorization for him. I'm afraid my men ran out of patience when they saw this hunter making deliveries for the merchant again. They wanted to confiscate his cargo, but the lad resisted, and he was thrown in jail for disorderly conduct.
To go wypuść.
If you want to set him free, that's where you must go. Sorry, again, Your Excellency. I should have known you'd managed to obtain the necessary license for your protege and told the patrol. Is there anything else?
Nie, ale
No,
jesteś
thank
beznadziejny.
you.
Tutaj, tu jest tu. No to jest tu. Co tędy? Bok. A wy co robicie? Puszczuję. To jest tu. To jest pod ziemią. Tak, to będzie raczej pewnie pod ziemią. A po drugiej stronie... Bye bye. A to Wasko był. Prawdopodobnie. To gdzie teraz? Ojeju. Tędy? Do góry? Tak. Panie kuzynie.
Hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a prisoner. A native who should have been brought here recently.
You're a bit late. He was sent to fight in the arena.
In the arena? So this man was judged? Who pronounced the sentence?
Whoa there! Do you really think that we would organize a proper trial for a savage? He attacked some guards. He's lucky he wasn't gunned down right there and then. At least in the arena, he has a chance of survival since apparently he's a hunter.
This man was only defending the goods he was bringing to his cousin. And now he has to fight for his life.
I have no hand in this. I'm not the one who made this decision. They brought him here and then they took him away, that's all.
What did you do with the goods he had with him?
They got confiscated, put in the storeroom like all the rest. Anything else?
Jesteście beznadziejni.
I must leave you.
Naprawdę. No tak, odnieść zwycięstwo na arenie. Oczywiście, że nie wiecie bić. Nie to, żebym narzekała. O to chodzi w RPG-ach. Jesteście beznadziejni wszyscy, naprawdę. Wiem, że to inne czasy i